Hey nerds, this is Miss Cutie Pie Pie coming at you from sunny California. Sorry I haven't put up a video for Abyss yet. Hopefully this will hold you off. Um, but I did the videos for Strife and for Witch's Garden, and then when I went to do Abyss, I found out that using the screen recorder for this kind of thing is garbage. It wasn't keeping up with the game, it wasn't loading stuff properly, so I had to get some new software, which I did today, so we are up and running. Um, but I'm not going to torture myself over this because they did update the well, they didn't update the mechanics. They updated her strength. And I'm not going to stress myself out about getting a clean video to post for you guys. I mean, I am going to do it, but I'm just going to do a few tries at a time. It might take me a day or two. Learning this fight makes you want to throw your computer out the window. I'm really not wanting to do that to myself. Group composition. You can either choose to do this easy or the hard way. I'm not a speed runner. I'd like to say again, I am not a speed runner, so that is not the advice you're going to get from me. Um, I know some people are bringing 3 DPS, some people aren't bringing Wahi. It looks like everybody's bringing Brandia. Anyway, you can stop and read this. I'm going to move on. Phase 1 is where the strength difference comes in. I've broken this down into 2 groups. There are mechanics that you can ignore and mechanics that you can't. Group 1 are mechanics that you can't ignore. Group 2 are mechanics that you can. The only thing I would say is don't get hit by 2 mechanics from group 2 at the same time or one right after another. That might not be something you survive. Otherwise, don't pay attention to everything. Otherwise, you're going to have problems with damage uptime on the boss. Phase 2 is very straightforward unless you brought a partner. I do not recommend bringing a partner. Not only does it make the fight completely different, but they're not going to be able to carry you, and you're just going to be torturing some poor person while you learn and die over and over again. Please feel free to stop. I'm going to be moving on. Phase 3 is also very straightforward, assuming you take my advice here and stop the camera and get a good view of what's going on. This phase is a lot like a scratch ticket, except they show you all the answers at the beginning. So you just have to pay attention. Phase 4. Phase 4 is exactly like phase 1 with one minor exception. They're going to put a little ball of light on the board and you are going to have to pick it up. The reason this looks so long is there's a little bit of information here about how you might not go in order. You might not see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If that's something you want more information about, go ahead and read it here. It basically has to do with how fast you're DPSing the boss. Phase 5, I'm just going to fly through this. Again, feel free to pause. The information I wrote is pretty helpful, but there isn't much point in me reading it to you. After the boss hits 0%, she will fly into the air, do a little spin, and then when you get control of your character back, your monsters will be dead. Don't worry about the dead monsters. First off, look for the red squares. Those are still going to be an issue. Second, you need to dodge all boss mechanics in the last phase. You cannot heal here, so every bit of HP is important. So you're going to want to jump over the purple circles 3 times, wait for them to cycle back to purple circles a second time. In my opinion, there isn't enough time in between unless you're a pro gamer. Stop to read the tips about this part because there's good info in here. After the second set of circles, grab the spear, charge the spear, and release it in her direction. I hope this video helps.